hello. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing great. I hope today this video finds you in a very healthy state of mind. I hope you're happy no matter what life hands you. Hi, everybody. Esther here once again. Remember, we are still on that series, The Four Agreements. The two previous videos I did on this series, uh, I did the first agreement, which talks about being impeccable with your words. The second agreement was do not take anything personally. If you've not watched those videos, the links are up here, or you can still find out from the same link. Guys, this particular series is so much in my heart that I can't help but share. So I come before you today with so much excitement once again because I actually live these things I talk about. I actually have them as an example. I know how they have helped me in my own life, in my personal development. That is why I come with you. I come with these videos to you with so much excitement. I hope this video today really makes sense into all the agreements you've ever made in your life, because everything, people's opinions, life situations, just everything makes us have an opinion about something. We believe in something willingly or unwillingly. And so when we begin to see those beliefs, the ones that do not serve us, we have to make agreements with ourselves, that which we will take and that which we will not take. So that is actually the reason for this series of videos I'm making about the four agreements. Once again, it's a book written by Don Miguel Ruiz, and these four agreements, they are very, very particular in everybody else's life. Guys, I wish you a happy watching. The third agreement is do not make assumptions. Do not make assumptions. This particular aspect of how we behave in life, how we communicate, is very delicate, very dangerous in relationships, in your own state of mind, because you will never have all the answers. You will never know exactly what is transpiring in other people's lives. You will never have all the details. And so making assumptions is a very dangerous thing to do. And by the time you make assumptions, you will shift into taking things personally, the second agreement. And when you take things personally, you will tend to use words out of place. You will then become trapped in your own words because you will use your words very, very inadequately. And that entangles, it entangles life. Okay, so this third agreement, do not make assumptions, it's like a warning. It's like a warning because a lot of people believe that they know a lot, and by thinking that you know a lot, you will surely falter. You will surely falter. For example, in a marriage relationship, for example, I might think that my husband knows me so well and therefore has a particular way of treating me which I did not tell him about, and which he might not even know, because nobody has that access to read another person's mind. You don't have that power to read another person's mind. You're not a magician to know what they are thinking and what they actually want until you tell them. So if I begin to think that my husband must treat me in a certain way without me telling him, and he doesn't treat me that way, I don't get the result I expect. I assume that he knows me so well, he must do this. He's supposed to know. He's supposed to do these things this way. I'm putting myself in a very big hole because it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, you will notice that the man didn't know you that way. He didn't know you wanted things that way. He didn't know you wanted to be treated that way. And so he did what he knows best to do. And then you begin to keep grudge. And then you don't communicate. And then you begin to think that he is having another agenda. You begin to cross-examine. You begin to take things personally. And then you begin to act out, straining the relationship. In this case, communication is very, very important. If you have to know things, be bold enough to ask questions. Be bold enough. Want to know. Actually make the intention to know what you want to know. Ask questions so that you will have clarity. If you do not have questions to ask, it means you know it all. And if you think you know it all, you begin to make assumptions. You are putting yourself in a very big mess. So communication is very, very important for you to know the details. This is one way of avoiding conflict. For me, I have learned already with this particular agreement, I have learned to ignore, to judge things that I wasn't told. Something that I don't know anything about, I have learned to not even pay attention to it, because if I was supposed to know, I would have been told. And if I am not told and I walk away, it is not out of selfishness, it's out of protecting myself. Because if I begin to make agreements, if I begin to make assumptions, thinking that this is what is going on, if they've not told me, but I am sure, I believe that this is what is going on. The human mind doesn't like to be idle. The human mind always wants something to work on. I am sure you will agree with me on this. The human mind does not want to be idle. Even when you set an intention to sit quiet, maybe to meditate or to pray, your mind keeps telling you something apart from what you intend to do. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me on this. The human mind wants to be busy. So by the time you begin to make assumptions, you begin to reason out why things are with somebody, for example, why they are not communicating, why they are behaving somehow they were behaving. You begin to assume that you know why. You begin to judge them inwardly. It's not a good thing, because you will definitely fail. You will fail that test. When you will be told the truth of what is going on, you will definitely say that truly, I don't have all the answers. Again, when you begin to make assumptions, it's the height of selfishness, because you want to think, you want to believe that you know everything about everybody, about whatever is going on. You have control. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. So if you have to know anything, find out. Ask questions to the particular people. Find out, do your research, and know exactly, so that you know what to think and how to take part in a situation or a conversation. Another example I have is this. I have some friends who I know we all are so busy. We all are just so busy, and everyone understands that. At a point, I have been calling and calling and calling. I noticed that I am always the one who calls. So at a point, my mind was telling me, why do you keep doing this? Let them also call to show concern. I tried it. It lingered a little bit. I didn't hear from them. And when I called, I only learned that she was in the hospital for a very long while with her kids. I felt really bad, because thank God I did not attack. Thank God I did not complain. Thank God I did not even assume that they wanted to ignore me. Okay? So this is it. You stand in a place of power. You stand in a place where you are the one that understands circumstances. You stand in a place where you put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Because by the time you want to even condemn them for not reaching out, you want to condemn them, you want to judge. Maybe you begin to think that they feel big or they feel more superior. You are the intelligent one to reach out. By the time you do that, you find out that there is more to your assumptions. Take action. Do that thing that you think will make you assume. Go ahead and make that call. Go ahead and visit. Go ahead and see that friend. You don't know, maybe you are in a better position. You who are well, help those who are sick. You who are more enlightened, help those who are ignorant. That's the point. By the time you begin to make assumptions, you are judging other people, and especially wrongly, because you don't have all the answers, because you don't have all the details. Nobody gave you all the details. After all, you also have your own life to live. You have your own thoughts to think. You don't have to leave your own thoughts and begin to think about other people, how they think, why they think the way they think, how they behave, why they behave the way they behave. Do not make assumptions. If you make assumptions, life will be so difficult. Life will be so difficult, because one thing I've come to know, relationships are very, very important. Relationships are very, very important. Whatever connection you are looking for in life, whatever prayer you are praying about in life, people are an integral part of it. Whatever answer you are looking for in life, people are part of that. So this is one of the things. Do not make assumptions because you don't have all the details. Guys, this is a topic that is so much at my own heart. This is the third agreement. I want to hear what you have to say about this particular video. It is so much a blessing for me to stand before you and make these statements, okay? Even the Bible tells us to not judge, because the same measure you use to judge one person is the same measure that will be used unto you. So this is it. This is just it. I liken this third agreement to what the Bible says, that do not judge. Because by the time you judge, you are very, very wrong. And you yourself, you are not standing well. By the time you judge, you are not standing well. You are vulnerable too. Others will judge you. The same judgment will come back to you. So please, be the one to be proactive. Do what you think is right from your own mind. If you are not sure, ask questions for the sake of clarity so that everything will work authentically. Guys, that's it from me today. I am so happy to be before you once again. If you like this video, surely you will like it. Of course, you will like it. Give me a like. If you've not subscribed up to now, please do that and hit the bell. Don't forget, I'm coming back with the fourth and last agreement. We could go on and on and on because there are so many life lessons. Maybe I will not just shrink this series to these 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I can go beyond with my own experience and share them with you. Happiness in life is so very, very important, guys. And these are one of the things. If you heed to these 4 agreements, life will be more and more simple for you. Okay, guys? With so much love from me, take care. And I thank you for watching. Now, bye-bye.